this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Seniorita by Justin Timberlake. And we end up cabling this on 4th fret to kind of match the recording, but we'll talk about a couple things in root position. And there's this cool little keyboard lick, and actually the main verse chorus is really all about the lick, but you can kind of start 3rd fret on the high E string, 2nd fret on the high E, open E, 3rd on the B, 2nd on the B, 3rd on the B, and then open B. So if you want to kind of follow that lick, kind of 3, 2, 0, 3, 2, 3, 0, 3, 2, 0, 3, 2, 3, 0. And the bass line that kind of backs that up starts on the 1st fret on the A string. We do that twice. And then 2nd fret on the A. And then we go 2nd on the low E, 3rd fret on the low E, and then open E. So you kind of A, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, and then low E, 2, 3, 0. So you're going B flat, B, F sharp, G, E. Now you may want to try and put those two licks together, and this could be kind of tricky. But you can start 1st fret on the A string with 3rd fret on the high E string, and then go to the 2nd fret on the A with the 2nd fret on the high E string, and then the open E, 3rd on the B, and then 2nd on the low E with the 2nd on the B, 3rd fret on the low E with 3rd on the B, and then open E with the open B. So you'd have 1 and 3, and then 2 and 2, 0, 3, and then 2 and 2, 3 and 3, open and B. So G, G, F sharp, E, D, F, C sharp, D, E. Might be kind of a cool way to kind of work it through that part. And if you wanted to start and kind of back that up with chords, you'd start on a B flat major chord. And normally you do this as a 1st fret bar, 3rd finger over the D, G, and B strings. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B flat major, and it sounds really, really happy. But if you're just starting out, you can use a power chord for that. Kind of 1st finger on the A, 1st fret, 3rd finger on the D, 3rd fret. Kind of work that as just a B flat 5 power chord. It sounds really powerful. And then from the B flat, we'd be going to a B minor chord. And normally you do this as a 2nd fret bar, 2nd finger on the B 3rd, 3rd finger on the D 4th, pinky on the G 4th. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord. That sounds really, really sad. And you may also dig on lifting off the pinky and making that a B minor 7. Or another way to play B minor 7. We'll be doing 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the G 2nd, 3rd finger on the high E 2nd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a B minor 7. It sounds really sad. And then from the B minor, or you could use the power chord by doing 1st finger on the A 2nd, 3rd finger on the D 4th fret, and kind of work that as a B 5 power chord. It's kind of B flat, B 5, and then for that F sharp note, you could back that up with an F sharp minor chord. Normally you do the 2nd fret bar, 3rd finger on the A 4th fret, pinky on the D 4th fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F sharp minor chord, and it sounds really sad. You may also dig on lifting off the pinky and making that an F sharp minor 7, or you can use the power chord by doing 1st finger on the low E 2nd, 3rd finger on the A string 4th fret, F sharp 5. And then for the G note, you may want to back that up with a G major chord. 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the low E 3rd, 3rd finger on the high E 3rd. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. You may also dig on putting 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, or you can use the power chord. You have low E on the 3rd fret, 3rd fret, and then 3rd finger on the A string 5th fret for a G 5 power chord. And then for the E note, you may want to back that up with an E minor chord by doing 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the D 2nd. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really sad. And you may also dig on putting 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, kind of working that for E minors and E minor 7. Or you could do an E 5 power chord by doing the low E and the A string together. So you may want to follow just the power chords if you're just kind of starting out. Kind of that B flat, B, and then that F sharp, G, E. And timing wise, this can be a little weird. You got B flat 1, 2, 3, and then B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F sharp for 1, 2, G for 1, and then E 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So B flat, B, F sharp, G, E, B flat, B, F sharp, G, E. If you kind of dig on that, kind of working downs, or you could use a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, weird actually. You may want to take the B flat for kind of a down, down, and then go to the B minor for the up, up, down, up, and then the F sharp minor with a down, G with a down, E minor on the up, down, just timing wise. So it's a little weird that way. B flat, down, B minor on the up, down, F sharp minor down, G down, E minor up, down, B flat, D minor, F sharp minor, G, E minor, B flat, D minor, our bridge part. And on our bridge we go to a C major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the A third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. It sounds really happy. And you may also dig on lifting off the first finger, making that a C major 7. We're adding in the pinky on the B string third for C major 9 and kind of say some stuff around the C. And then from the C we'd be going to an F major chord. Do this as a first fret bar, second finger on the G second, third finger on the A third, pinky on the D third, and if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord and sounds really, really happy. Another possibility would be to do power chords for those. You could do a C5 power chord using first finger on the A third, third finger on the D fifth. It's kind of a C5, and the F you could do an F5 by doing first finger on the low E first, third finger on the A third, or you could use an F major 7 by doing first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the G second, third finger on the D third fret. Kind of working that for the F. So through the bridge we kind of start off with that C, F, C, F, and then we go to a B flat, and then we go to an E flat hit. And normally you do E flat major, and the really easy way out here is kind of first finger on the G third, second finger on the high E third, third finger on the B fourth fret. And if you strum the G string to the high E string, that sounds an E flat major chord. Sounds really, really happy. Or you can use a power chord for this by doing first finger on the D first fret, third finger on the G third fret. It's kind of an E flat 5 power chord. Or if you want to do the big E flat major, you could even do this as kind of a 6 fret bar, third finger with the D, G, and B strings. It's kind of another way to kind of work the E flat major. Or you could use an E flat major 7 by doing 6 fret bar, second finger on the G on the 7th fret, third finger on the D 8th, pinky on the B 8th. It's kind of an E flat major 7. Or another E flat major 7 would be doing first finger on the D first fret, third finger over the G, B, and E, kind of on the 3rd fret. So you kind of dig on that sound too. And then we kind of have the E flat to an F chord. So it's kind of that B flat, E flat, F, B flat, or you could even make the B flat major 7 by doing first finger as first fret bar, second finger on the G second, third finger on the D fourth or 3rd fret, pinky on the B string 3rd fret. E flat, E flat, F, E flat, E flat, F, kind of through that part too. And then we'll basically be going, we're kind of repeating those parts through the song. Now the weird part is to play along with the recording, instead of starting on a B flat major, Justin's actually starting on a D major. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your B flat is really a D major, and the B minor is really a D sharp minor, and your F sharp minor is really an A sharp minor, and your G is really a B major, and your E minor is really a G sharp minor, and your C is really an E major chord, and the E flat major chord is really a G major chord. But take it from the very beginning, you may want to work those intro licks actually, that 3, 2, 0, 3, 2, 3, 0. Or you can work just the bass line. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 0. Or you can put those together. G, F sharp, B, B, C sharp, B, E. Or you could work the down idea, kind of B flat, B minor, F sharp, G, E minor, B flat, B minor, just bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, of the down, down, up, down, you can throw out a bass for the chord. So on the A, you'd have the A for the bass. On the B minor, you'd have the A for the bass. On the F sharp minor, you'd have low E for the bass. On the G, you'd have low E for the bass. On the E minor, you'd have the low E for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the F, you would only have the low E string for the bass. Unless you're doing F major 7, then you'd have the D for the bass. And on the E flat, you could kind of work the D string for your bass if you're doing that D flat major 7, or you could kind of fake it with the smaller one on the G string. So we tried adding basses to that, and this can be kind of weird. You may want to kind of break it down. You can make it a bass down up on the B flat, bass down up on the B minor, bass down up on the F sharp minor, and if you wanted to, you could even leave out the G and just go to the E minor if you're looking for an easier way out. B flat, B minor, F sharp minor, E minor, B flat, B minor, F sharp minor, E minor. Or we could add basses to our main pattern. F sharp minor bass, G minor, B flat, B minor, F sharp minor, G minor, B flat, B minor, F sharp minor, G minor. Or you can use the power chord. Kind of follow that bass line that way. And then we basically be repeating that until we get to our bridge part. So we tried our bridge with basses. We'd have the C, F, C, F, B flat, E flat, F, B flat, E flat, F. And then from there, we're going back into our main verse chorus. Find a way that kind of works for you, kind of run with that. Or if you know there are licks around these chords too, feel free to kind of throw those in and kind of make the tune your own too. Mix it up with other strum patterns too. But that's the basics of how you can play through Seniorita by Justin Timberlake. So good luck.